There's a story on theblaze.com today about Van Jones. We have some exclusive video on him that is really quite amazing. He is really doing exactly what we said he was doing, and he's about to unveil it. He talks a little bit about there is no progressive economic club. There's no, there's nothing about the economy. He dismisses the Center for American Progress and all of those lefty organizations. But he is trying now to imitate the Tea Party. The left and the media need you to believe that the Tea Party is extreme, that they're irrelevant, that they were hateful, that they are awful and atrocious. Why? Because the Tea Party was occupying the space that they wanted to occupy. They needed to push us out. They never saw that coming. But as I believe we will see tonight in Wisconsin, it's not irrelevant. If you think so, ask Senator Orrin Hatch if he believes it's irrelevant. For 36 years, this man has been making decisions in Washington. He's a good man. He's not the conservative he used to be. And I don't think you can last in Washington. I really don't. There's nothing against him personally. They're all like this. You lose your way somewhere along the way. Now, Hatch has barely missed getting 60% of the party's vote, and I'm talking fractions of a point that he missed that were needed to secure the GOP nomination. So now, this 78-year-old Hatch is going to have to face a former state senator who is 40 years younger in a primary vote later this month. Tea Party and Libertarians and Freedom Works has been doing its homework, and homework on all kinds of candidates. Hatch is one of them. It has spent $700,000 on ads questioning Hatch's voting record. He loves earmarks. He voted to support the Bridge to Nowhere, which had 6,500 earmarks in it. He supported the $700 billion TARP bailout and the government's takeover of Fannie and Freddie and GM, just to name a few. So it makes sense when you hear what Orrin Hatch had to say about libertarians and small government people.
Give me a break. These people are not conservatives. They're not Republicans. They're radical libertarians, and I'm doggone offended by it. I despise these people, and I'm not the type of guy you come in and dump on without getting punched in the mouth.
He despises them. Those are his own words. Now, why wouldn't small government libertarians want to vote for him? Moving on, I bet Dick Lugar doesn't think that the Tea Party and 9/12 Project and libertarians are irrelevant. Last month, Indiana voters turned their backs on the 6th-term representative instead of throwing their support behind, a Tea Party candidate on the state's GOP primary. They did that instead of this. After he lost, Lugar said, "Hoosiers deserve the best representation possible," and he's right. And the people in Indiana recognize that while he might have been that guy a long time ago, he no longer is. Right here in Texas, it's happening again. The very well-known lieutenant governor finds himself in a runoff with a Tea Party and Freedom Works favorite, Ted Cruz. It's time to shake things up. It's time to get new blood in Washington. Your voice matters. The Tea Party, Freedom Works, the 9/12 Project, they are significant players. And here's what's best about them. We were all marching in the streets because we thought that would make a difference. But it did, but we were at the beginning. Now we get it. Look, we're entrepreneurs. We have to use our time the most effectively. And look at the changes you are making. The election now is 5 months away. This season's races are just heating up. And it is not just about the presidential election. Your vote counts on all races nationwide, state, all races on the local level. But it's also about educating yourself. Education is important. That's where the 9/12 Project comes in. If you don't belong to a Tea Party, if you don't belong to Freedom Works, if you don't belong to the 9/12 Project, I ask you to do that tonight. If you don't know how to join one, we made it easy for you. Activate. Go to glennbeck.com. Choose the number 2. Activate. When you get there, you go to the 4th choice there, and you can join a team, a 9/12 group, Freedom Works, Tea Party, and get involved. This is where you can find a list of local projects. Sign up for one today and activate. You will be the key.